All right, so the first thing I look for when auditing an account is to understand the results. This is my account with a lot of different data, so not disclosing anything. But basically, when you go in an account, you see the conversion columns and the cost. And what most people don't know is that if you go to segment and conversion action, then you can actually see what those conversions are. And most people are surprised here when the conversions are actually not what they thought it was. So here, for example, I have a newsletter. Here I have a thank you page. Here I have a lead. To see where this is coming from, you just go to conversions. I'll open up in a new tab. And pretty much anything, go to view all conversion actions. And anything that's listed as primary is going to be recorded in your column. If you don't want to count it, all you do is you select it and set it to secondary, okay? Some of these Google automatic ones, Google hosted, might not give you that option, so don't worry about it, it won't show up. But the regular ones that you've created are there. Now, one thing to pay attention to is your call from ads. You usually have, it's called calls or web phone calls, whatever. But when you click it, you want to make sure that it's set to at least 60 seconds. You also want to make sure it's set to 1. Okay, that means if someone calls you 3 times, it's only going to count it once, right? Every is better used for e-commerce. If someone makes 5 purchases, you want to count 5 purchases. That has value. But a lead is just for 1. And you want to make sure that the call is at least 60 seconds. Sometimes it's set to 15 seconds, and someone might call you and say, hi, I want to order pizza. And you say wrong number. And if it's at the 15 seconds, that would count as a conversion. So 60 seconds is a minimum. Some people set it to 120, 180. But you want to make sure it's tracking the real deal. So sometimes the number looks very inflated on conversions, and it looks really nice because the number's high and the cost per conversion, but the most basic thing is understand what that number even means, and this is a big point of surprise. So I hope that helps.